with GHL Growth Tools. In this video, we're going to show you how to add a record to a custom object and associate that record to a contact. So those of you who are familiar with the new custom objects, they got documentation on that in the high-level support area, and there's all kinds of YouTube videos on creating the objects. But long story short, we have the custom objects in your account here. If you go to, let me slide this over, settings, and then you have objects here, and you could create up to 3 custom objects. So you could have something like cars if you were dealing with car leads, or pets if you wanted to associate contacts with their pets for like veterinarians and stuff like that. But in this tutorial, we're going to show you just created one called cars, and we want to associate leads with car records basically. So if we just go back here, and let's just assume that this is, say, cars.com or Car Gurus, or catching leads from here. You can do that with their email notifications. If you have a client using either of those platforms, they'll send you the leads when it was filled out in the car. So I'm just replicating this as an example here with a name and an email, VIN number, and a car that would come through possibly from one of those applications. So we're going to want to first either create or update the contacts. So if you don't know they're in the system, I suggest using the upsert. This basically looks for the email address first that you pass. If it doesn't find that in the system, it looks for the phone number. If it doesn't find either one of these, it'll create a new contact. If it does find them, it'll just update that contact basically. So it saves you from doing a search and a lookup, so you don't get an error that you can't create a duplicate contact if that's turned off in your account. From there, we're going to create a record, and we're selecting the object that we made here, which is cars. These will be dynamically pulled in. It will pull in your custom fields that you made for the car. So you can see all those being brought in. This is just a bunch of example stuff, but we're going to pass the VIN number and the year, make, and model. This is going to create a record. And then from there, we have to associate that record with the contact. So we'll use the create a relation for an association here. Again, you're going to want to select the association that you made for cars and contacts in your account. So this one, I just put car buyers and cars. And we're going to hard code well, we could actually then just basically pass in the contact ID that was created right here. That should all be dynamic. And you can see here, since I selected the association car buyers, it's going to let you know, because the first record that you made in that custom object has to be first. So we program that in here to let you know, hey, this is going to be a contact here because you selected a contact is associated with a car. So this one is going to be your custom object, which is the custom objects previously owned cars I had down here. That's just what I named it for demo purposes. And we're going to pass in the record that we just created, basically. So this record was created inside of these previously owned cars. This could be called car leads or new cars or something like that. So don't get that confused. This is just an example. So we're going to pass the record in that was created here, and then we're going to associate it with the ID of this contact here. So this gives you a way to do this through the API. This is all new. We can look up records if you need to, but just for this video, we're going to show you how to create the record. So there we upserted the contact, which actually created a new contact. Here's the record we created. Here's the new record. And then we associated that record right here. It looks like everything went through. So now if we go check in here, refresh the screen, a new contact should have been created called John Doe. And here's John Doe with his name and just a made-up phone number and his email address. Then if you go on to the right here and click the little 3 dots, 3 circles here, it says associations. So now you can see that down here, cars, he is associated with one car. So then you could click on this car, and you can see here's the VIN number, the make, model, and year that we passed. You can create as many custom fields as you need to. You can even pass the photos if you have those in your payload. And it just gives you now a way to manage your leads and the cars they're interested in, and keep everything separated into a nice record He could have multiple cars that he's interested in, and then you just keep passing them in and create new ones as they come in like that. So let me just jump back into here, show you that again. This is, oops, this is John Doe. Again, you click on associations. And again, we click on associations, and you can see that the cars are here. So you can associate them with other contacts. You could, we have boats and one other custom object that we made. You can have up to 3 that they allow now. And then all these records will be shown here. If you have any questions, leave us a comment below and let us know how it goes. Thanks. This is available in the Boost app, the Make app, and the Zapier app. In this demonstration, we just showed you the Make scenario here, but it's the same premise with Zapier. We'll probably make another video for that also. Use the same modules and just run this through here.